Okay, so it's quite hard to carry on after that, isn't it? I've just got a little bit just to finish off. So we've got to the point where they've kind of gone through the night, and before it's light, before anyone can recognise them, and Boaz again being careful to protect Ruth's reputation, they wake up or get up, and Boaz provides this huge portion of grain, which Ruth wraps up in her scarf, and she takes it home, and it's really to show Naomi, to extend Boaz's intention and to provide and care for both of them, to show Naomi, to communicate that to Naomi. And as with any story, there's a complication to resolve, possibly brought out more so by Ruth asking Boaz to kind of step up into this redeemer role, which has quite a lot of kind of cultural understanding attached to that, and therefore it brings in this other character, which we might hear about a little bit more next week. But even though there's this complication, as any good story has, it seems clear to me that Boaz is committed to honouring Ruth's request, and from here the rest of the book will be Boaz seeing this through. There was one thought I came across when we were talking earlier about Ruth putting on her best clothes, and yes, it does sound like she's making herself look beautiful, but there was this other thought that possibly Ruth had still been wearing clothes to suggest that she was in mourning up until that point, and so by changing her clothes, by taking off those clothes of mourning and putting on something new, it was her signalling that she's now ready to move on. She's now signalling for this new part of their lives to commence. And also this act, this story, this kind of going to the threshing fields, threshing floor in the middle of the night, this daring and bold act was as close to a marriage proposal as a woman could come. I think it's an invitation, really. She, by lifting up the corner of the cover that Boaz is under, it's kind of saying, will you accept me under? Will you accept me under your covering? Just like Boaz said that she'd come under the kind of refuge of God's wing. That word for wing and cover are the same word. So she's coming under Boaz's wing, but symbolically under his covering, under his protection. And we've also got two very strong, courageous women here, haven't we? They've shown agency, they have helped the story to move on, and as we may hear next week, this beautifully written love story becomes a pivotal moment in God's much larger love story. In this story, it feels like God is ever present, but just hidden, revealed through the abundant harvest, the compassion of Boaz, and even the wisdom and creativity of Naomi. But wait, a little longer, past King David, further down the line, and these hidden qualities will at last be revealed in person. And I just want to finish with the message, which is the paraphrase of John 1:18. No one has ever seen God, not so much as a glimpse. This one-of-a-kind God expression, who exists at the very heart of the Father, has made him plain as day. So we're looking forward to Jesus.